So I'm going welcome in my tutorial. I am Piero from Video Tutorial, and this time I'm going to use the Laravel, and I'm going to explain which are the best ways to use multiple connection using Laravel. By default, Laravel will go to take every information about the database from the .m file. As you know, we have the variable used that are db host and the password and the username, and in reality this is done in the config database file where we have multiple connection. For this tutorial I created two databases because I want to switch from one to another. Every connection is identified by this key. I created a key, MySQL. This is the default, and in fact, as you saw in the .env file, if you go here the big connection, this is used by default. And now I'm going to see how to switch from a database from another, from a table from another. Only to explain, I'm going in my local host, and I'm going to see my php admin, and I'm going to look the databases. I have book all and book all too. These are practically the same, but they have different data. And I'm going to, for the demonstration, I'm going to use this databases. So let's see all the technique. By default, I have here in my atom, I have here this controller. If I go here in my HTTP and my controller directory, and I go into the controller file. This is the constructor, and I'm going to see what's happened. So if I do, for example, a query, for example, this SMS setting, this is a class that I did equal to SMS setting, and I'm doing to take the first. So let's see what's happened, and I'm going of course to debug and die because we want to see what's happened. So let's see what's at this end. So I'm going to take from the this records. I take the first, and when I go here, it show in the query object. You see that I have all the stuff. This is the, here we go. This is the as setting, and you can see that I have the first, of course. But imagine that now I want to use another connection. So to use another connection, I can use just the helper config, and I'm going to set for this controller, I'm going to tell to set as database dot default another connection that I want to be my SQL file. Usually I using this because now if I use this I get an error for sure. Of course, every query that I'm going to do, it will be reference to this database for all the construct, and so for all the controller, because as the first method is everywhere uses this connection. This is the most powerful. So config static method set database default and into your connection name that you define into the database PHP configuration file. So this for sure is the most powerful. But let's go to see another. I'm going to comment every method. I get this as when you use the static method, because Laravel has many, it takes another method that is on, and I can just to tell that on the database MySQL free, I'm going to tell that has to, because all and doesn't like. Let's take so first, and it's working. Of course, you need to do the get because it didn't trigger yet. You can see that now SM setting, because we have to use the static. What's happened now? I get from the model, you see that the table user is going to use. Of course, this is not more not so sense, because of course you can understand that you need to map the model, the relative model. And so let's go on. We saw that we can put this on, and that's very useful. And another technique is this. So let's try now to do the command this, and to get like this SMS 1 equal to new SM setting, and this is the class. If you use this Laravel style method, you can use the set connection. Let's try now. You can use the set connection. So I'm going to tell set connection, and I'm going to tell to use MySQL free. Yeah, it doesn't exist, we know. Let's save and define index in the controller. Yes, okay, because didn't define, so let's see, sorry, let's put this and here we go. You see that it's using the MySQL, so we can use also this set connection, and we can, of course, we can just put so I can use the Laravel style. So in this case I can use where, you can use save passing all the method, and it will map to this Now as last, we're going to say the last method. If you want to use the general helper DB, we can just use connection, and we can just use MySQL, every connection, whatever connection you have, and we can just put to the select, we can do an insert, a delete, and like this. So I think that for now we just covered every method, from the weaker from the strongest method to change multiple connection everywhere. So thank you for watching. Subscribe my channel, and let's see for the next lesson. Put a like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.